Hi, I'm Bree Haskell, Brenda's daughter and Jerry's oldest grandchild. One of my favorite things about my grandpa is the trip that we got to take together to Kentucky just after my college graduation. It was a trip of a lifetime where I got to hear all of the adventures that he had as a child. I got to see some of the hardships and learn of the hardships that he experienced. He did not have an easy life growing up, and I just admire his incredible work ethic that he passed along to all of his grandchildren and all of his children. One of my favorite things about my grandpa is sitting around as a family, listening to all of his stories of store robberies and military times and his crazy, adventurous childhood. All of his stories ended with a hero, and most of the time that hero was my grandpa. I love our real life hero. Grandpa, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss hearing "Hi, Sugar." I love you. I'm so grateful for you.
Hi, I'm Sawyer.
Hi, I'm Jackson.
Bree and Greg are our mom and dad.
Bree and Drake are my mom and dad.
My favorite memory about Grandpa was all of his golf balls that he gave me.
And my favorite was all of the golden rocks.
And silver rocks.
Yeah, but those ones were awesome. We really miss our grandpa.
We really do. Even though he's a good grandpa, he's very fun.
Yeah, but he's in heaven now. We can't play with him. My favorite sad. He went to heaven.
Hi, my name's Ryan Fairley. I am Jerry and Eva's grandson, one of their grandmen that they have, and I am Barbara's son. One of my, well, I have a lot, but favorite memories of my grandpa is all the outdoor sports that he taught us, whether it was from golfing or when we were younger going out fishing. He just really instilled a love for being outside. And then also, him and I had a pretty big passion for sports and watching sports. And so I always loved when we were at the house, watching whatever game was on, whether it was baseball, basketball, football, whatever I could count on him and I to be watching the biggest game that was on, and I always thought that was a lot of fun. And then also, I just loved how every time we would come to visit, he would get so excited when the family came in, and I just remember him always going, "How's it going, Mr. Ryan?" And I don't know, love and miss my grandpa, but I'll always cherish the memories that I've had with him.
Hi, my name is Macy, and I am Jeremy and Jess's daughter, and I am Papa Jerry's granddaughter. What I liked doing with Papa is he used to always put on the games on like baseball or softball, and he used to play mini golf out in his backyard. So I really love Papa. And I love that he painted rocks and hid them in his backyard.
Yeah, my name's Andrew. I'm a Beverly's son, and I have a funny story about Grandpa. One time, he never knew I had earrings and stuff, and so he finally seen me with them down in Carson City. Went to visit him, and we're sitting and eating dinner, and he's just staring at my earrings and stuff like that. I could tell what's going on in his head, like who would do that to their own ears and stuff. But he never judged me, and so it was just funny. It just kind of shocked him, I think. But he never judged me. He's a very great guy. Loved the hell out of him. He's the type of person that was like John Wayne. Like he would never get piercings and stuff, So I think it surprised him. But God bless his soul.
Hi, my name is Adley, and I am Papa's granddaughter, and I liked about him that he would always give us treats and play mini golf, and he would always hide rocks so we would have to find them. And I love you, Papa.
Hey everybody, my name is Jordan. I am Barbara and Scott's son, and Jerry was my grandpa. So my very favorite memories I have of Grandpa were up here at Bucks Lake, sitting in the boat for hours and hours just trolling for fish as he told stories and jokes, taught us how to tie knots and how to clean fish. Other than that, sitting in the golf cart playing golf with my grandpa is another big memory. Even sneaking my first sip of beer while he was up at the tee. Good story, never told anybody about that before. But then also just spending hours and hours sitting there watching every sport imaginable. And as well as, you know, the fact that he was just such a good storyteller. And I think every single time I ever saw him, he had some sort of joke to share with everybody too. Love making people laugh, love hanging out with family. Aside from that, I think some of the life lessons I learned were really to be a hard worker and to always take care of family. And even though I'm going to miss him, I know that he's always with us, and the life lessons that he taught us and instilled in us are something that we get to keep forever. So I love you, Grandpa, and I'm so happy that everybody's here to support you.
Hi everyone, I'm Tommy Green. I'm Brenda's son and I'm Jerry's grandson. I have some amazing memories with my grandpa, whether it's riding on a backhoe with him as a kid, or learning to play golf, and even after I could drive the ball 300 yards, still watching him beat me on every hole because he has a short game I've still yet to find. But my favorite memories with him are roasting marshmallows around the campfire. He had the patience to roast a marshmallow to a perfect golden brown, and then after all that work, he would just give it away. He'd give it to me or one of the other kids around the campfire. That to me showed what kind of man he was. A kind, caring, giving, patient man, and one of my greatest heroes. I'm going to miss him so much, but I am so thankful for all the memories I have with him. Thank you, Grandpa. I love you.
Love you, Grandpa.